Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Natalie Poole. And, Coach, it's getting chilly outside, and you guys have kind of wrapped up your fall practices. You have a little individual stuff you can still do, but kind of your general thoughts. How did fall ball go this year for you?
It went better, much better. I definitely think we have a better sense of maturity about ourselves, and we're playing with more confidence, and overall just our numbers looked better no matter what level of competition we played. We played a good variety of competition between Ole Miss, SEMO, as well as we played Central Arkansas. Those are Division I competition, and then we played some non-Division I competition. But overall, outside of our first series, whenever we split, then we won all of our games and tied one.
How do you feel, not just with the fall games, with the fall practices, the development of the team?
I think that we're better. I think defensively we're playing more solid, made less mistakes. We're young in some aspects on the field, but we have kids that played for national championships before they got here. So, they just kind of came in and have played with confidence. And then you add that to, two mature pitchers as well as two freshmen that are showing good signs as well. And I just think that offensively we put up better numbers, on-base percentage, stolen base success, as well as brought down the number of errors that we made even in the fall situations. It was good.
Coach, we turn around from fall ball into your signees now, and you get 5 signees this year, a couple of pitchers, an outfielder, 2 infielders. Kind of interesting. You get 3 of these signees that played on a club team together in Louisiana. 2 of those players were on the same high school team, and I believe they all played with one of your current players right now.
They do. Lindsey Crowdis, which is a freshman with us right now, came from the same travel ball team. They just put out a good group of young ladies who really, traditionally, when I've recruited from that program, have been really prepared for the kind of coaching that I do, and they do well. They've been successful, and so at different universities that I've coached. And so I was really excited to get this group of young ladies. Lindsey Crowdis had a great fall. She had our best batting average, on-base percentage, stolen bases. She is a slapper, but hit 2 home runs. I mean, she is very versatile and very strong and athletic. And then we're bringing in her teammates that she feels very comfortable with, confident in playing around, and had a really good connection with. And so, the pitcher, the middle infielder, and the outfielder, they're all good, impactful players. And during the summer, they play for 2 different groups of national championship opportunities. And so, they're used to the competition. They're going to do well for us.
How big is that? Because you hear about it in various sports. If you can tap into a club team or a high school, and you can bring a core group together that's used to having success, usually translates on the collegiate level.
Absolutely. And these kids have played together since they were probably 8, 9, 10 years old. I've been watching them from the time that they were in 12 and under, just watching that group of young ladies come up, and I've followed them. And it's nice to be able to get those kids. And, we were competing with other universities, and I think that they're definitely going to be impactful right away here at Memphis.
I know Louisiana's always been a big recruiting area for you, but you kind of tapped into an area outside the old comfort zone. You got an Oregon player this year.
We do. A couple years ago, I tried to pursue a kid from a program out there in Oregon, and I didn't get her. I lost her to Cal Berkeley, but out of that relationship that was generated with that coach, it created what is now kind of formed into a new recruit. And, we got her down here. She came to camp, and, we got a chance to see her compete, and she did a great job. And so I'm excited to have that kid come down and pitch for us.
Well, Coach, it won't be too long. You'll be getting ready to talk about maybe some additions to facility. I know right now things are pretty heavy in the planning stages. You're having some very frequent meetings. Any kind of update you can give us on facilities?
Absolutely. We're meeting almost every week. The design phase is going really well. We're getting a little bit more detailed as we go, and talking about where outlets, and talking about where windows, and talking about some of the interior. And so I really feel good about the progress that we're making. We're moving very well. The architect is doing a great job, and so I'm excited about what's going on. And from what I gather, we're going to be breaking ground no later than beginning of May, probably early April if things go well, which is a really good time as far as weather anyway. You know, we wouldn't really want to start much earlier than that, but very excited about it. It's coming together very well, and I think it's going to be very attractive as you come around South Campus and you pass the golf facility. The front entrance will be a glassed entrance with it lit up on the inside with Memphis softball, so you'll know what it's about, and it's going to be a nice addition to our facility that's already there.
Guess you learn all kind of interesting things when you're designing facilities and getting ready for the planning about codes and regulations that you didn't think you'd have to do at first.
Absolutely. It's very detailed. You can see there's a lot of work involved in it, but I think that it's going to end up being a great product for us, a great recruiting tool, and just a great functional place for our girls every day.
Coach, before we wrap it up, let's touch briefly on your schedule. A lot of competitive tournaments. You guys are used to traveling, playing these tournaments. You'll have your own tournament as well. You'll go down to South Haven again and host that.
We will. We'll open up at Troy University and we'll play some good ball there. From there, we'll head down to UL and we'll play Michigan, Boston College, UL. From there, we come back. We host our own tournament, which is always, really nice. I'm excited about having it again. We've got a good turnout of teams. I think we're hosting 11 teams. And then after that, we'll go down to Mississippi State's tournament, which is being held in Gulfport. And so it's going to be a great representation of some good Division I ball in the early part of our season. We'll finish up our preseason at Stetson University down in DeLand, and then we'll begin conference play after that.
Of course, that'll be fun for the conference this year. You'll see some familiar places. You'll see some new places in the American.
We will. I'm definitely excited about going to some places we haven't been before, as well as being more competitive this year, I feel like, against teams who have already seen us.
Coach, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you in the spring.
Thank you.
That is head coach Natalie Poole. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.